Know your fucking place, trash.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. And today I want to talk about Fallout 4, man. So Fallout is a huge franchise right now. It's very, very popular. It's very, very relevant, especially based off the hit Fallout TV show on Amazon Prime Video or Amazon Video, whatever you want to call it. And look, I just want to take the time to talk about Fallout 4, man. And really, you know, because I've been trying to decide on how I want to do some Fallout content, man. Because, you know, especially here as of late, I mean, my last video, I believe, I think I uploaded like 3 weeks ago, or a little over 3 weeks ago now. Mostly because I've been busy. But I wanted to find an excuse to talk about Fallout, and I figured since I had a little bit of time today, been a little bit under the weather and everything else, and I'm hoping this is uploaded within the next day or so after recording this. I thought this would be a good time to talk about Fallout. I hope I'm not too late on the gravy train. So if you like Fallout, maybe consider sticking around. I also have a Starfield video, like returning back to Starfield and really just doing some shenanigans in Bethesda's newest title. I know there's a lot to say about that, but that's for a whole other video. Today we're going to talk about Fallout 4. So with that being said, if you like content like this, consider leaving a like on the video, subbing to the channel. Really would appreciate it. With that being said, let's talk about Fallout 4. So, man, what can I say, dude? You know, I've been really into Fallout, dude. I've been really into this world. So let me just give you a little bit of a backstory here. When I was growing up, I caught the train a little late. I keep saying train. I'm sorry. I haven't recorded a video in a while. I was a little late to the party, I guess you could say, on Fallout, Bethesda, and all that. I didn't really play Skyrim until I was much older, where I could really appreciate it, because when I first played it when I was younger, it came out in 2012, I believe, 2011, 2012. So I believe I was a senior or sophomore in high school, and I just didn't really care. I was more, you know, just like most guys my age were, unless you were just hardcore RPG fans, you know, Call of Duty, Battlefield, you know, things of that nature, Army of Two. Like, I can keep going down the line of games that I would have much rather played than like Skyrim or Fallout or whatever. So I didn't really get into these games until I got into my adulthood. Matter of fact, I would go as far as to say I think Fallout 4 is my first Fallout game that I finished. You know, I think I started Fallout 3. I played a good bit of it. I enjoyed it. But then something else came along. I picked something else up. And I just never really returned back to it. Matter of fact, I actually started a save for Fallout 3. So I want to eventually go back to it, as well as New Vegas. I know New Vegas is pretty dope. But, again, it's aged so much. Actually, matter of fact, before the Fallout 4 newest update dropped, which is what I'll be mostly talking about in this video, I had started a New Vegas playthrough. And, man, that gameplay, whew, man, I know the RPG elements are great. I know it. But, dude, that gameplay is atrocious. But anyway, that's besides the point. Fallout 4, man, I think this game gets a lot of hate. And especially now, I think it's being looked at a little bit better, especially since Fallout 76 and that monstrosity that came out, you know, I think 6 years ago now, which is crazy to me because I feel like the game has not been out as long as that. But 6 years ago, Fallout 76 dropped, and it pretty much was met with universal disdain and left a sour taste in everybody's mouth because it's like, dude, this is absolute garbage. Because Fallout 4 is a good game. That's the thing. Listen, you can talk about the RPG elements. You can talk about the world itself. You can talk about the side characters, whatever you want. You can't say that Fallout 4 is not a quality game. When you get the Fallout 76, especially when it first started, it was buggy as hell. It was boring as hell. I know it's gotten better since, and there's a big community for that, so I'm not talking about it now before anybody jumps in the comments. Matter of fact, I booted it up not too long ago, and I thought it was enjoyable enough time, but I'm just so far removed from Fallout 76 that I just didn't feel the need to stick around. I was more looking forward to Fallout 4. But yeah, like, so I'm doing my playthrough of Fallout 4. I would say I'm probably 15 to 20 hours in. I haven't had a lot of time to play, but when I have had time to play, I've been playing a lot of that. I've actually put Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on hold, and I know, like, our last podcast episode, Deadhead Podcast, episode 47, we had Russ from the Practicality YouTube channel. Jan and Russ have both finished Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I'm the only one that has not finished it. It's just, I'm struggling with it, man. And I needed a game to pull me back in. And Fallout 4 has always been a game that's always interested me. And I love the gore, man. I love the gore. I love the world. I love the feeling of a Fallout game. You know, I saw somebody on TikTok, matter of fact. It was a video, and this guy was talking about how he was comparing Fallout 4 to Cyberpunk. And he said Cyberpunk is pretty much Fallout with just but the combat's not trash. And I kind of like, obviously I don't care. It's everybody's opinion. I love Cyberpunk. I've come on the channel many times. I've told you guys I came on the show. I need to stop saying I came because that sounds weird.
Okay. Now,
I've talked about it several times. Cyberpunk 2077 might be one of my favorite games that's come out in the past, like, 5 years. It's a great game. I had a lot of fun playing through that, and I'm still not really finished with it. I still have so much more side content to do. I'm even done with the Phantom Liberty storyline. This is like my second playthrough of Cyberpunk. I beat it one time on Xbox. I'm playing it through again on PS5 after the 2.0 update. And listen, I love Cyberpunk, and yes, I would say probably the combat has a bit more variety as far as movement. But as far as the gunplay goes, man, I can't really tell the difference. I think Fallout 4 has very tight gameplay. Like the shooting feels the best it ever has in this series, which isn't saying much because I just said Fallout New Vegas is atrocious. Probably for the time it wasn't bad, but it's pretty bad like now. Like it's really hard to go back to it. And I'm assuming the same thing with Fallout 3. I haven't booted that up in a while, but I'm assuming because New Vegas came off the back of Fallout 3, I imagine the gameplay is pretty similar. But yeah, like Fallout 4, man, it's just something about it. Like I'm watching the Amazon TV show, and I know I'm kind of bouncing everywhere, but like when you're hearing this old like 40s, 50s music playing, I just want to see the world on fire. Dude, that shit slaps, man. It slaps so fucking hard, man. And it's just like that kind of music just gets me in this Fallout mood. Like I just don't like nothing else matters. Like I tried to boot up Rebirth the other day, actually coming off the back of our latest Deadhead podcast episode. After hearing Jan and Russ talk about it, I was like, hey, you know what? I need to get back into Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. They're saying this shit slaps. Let me try to keep going. I'm like on chapter 10, and I played it for like an hour, and I'm chasing around a fucking chicken, and I'm like, bro, like get this trash out of here.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass.
It's not trash, okay? It's not. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is far from trash, but I'm sitting there like, bro, and Fallout has that too. But Fallout kind of just has this like weird tone about it. I can't describe it. Like you guys that are big Bethesda fans, you can probably tell me in the comments what this feeling is. There's just not many other properties that give you this same kind of feeling. You know what I mean? There's not many other properties that give you the same feeling that a Fallout game gives you. Yeah, the story in Fallout 4, the main campaign, is nothing to really write home about. I will admit that. I started the Minutemen quest line, Preston Garvey, and he's over here like, another settlement needs your help. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did that, and there's been some decent stuff with that. A lot of it's just going to go here, kill these guys, take back this land or whatever. So nothing crazy. But I really love the Brotherhood of Steel stuff. I'm really enjoying that. The weaponry is awesome. Like I just got like a laser pistol, and that thing shreds. One of my favorite weapons in the entire game is a Tommy gun, and I might have some gameplay up on the screen here. Obviously, I'm hoping throughout this whole video, but definitely, hopefully, while I'm talking now, of some Tommy gun gameplay. That shit shreds so hard, man. I just wish I didn't go through the ammo so quick, because if I didn't go through the ammo so quick, I'd use it all the time. Like I wouldn't even use anything else. I love the enemy designs. I think the enemy designs are great. I think Fallout's always done that, and the Fallout TV show has really done a good job of really bringing that to live action. You know, especially with these weird, gross-looking beings, man. It's really, really awesome, man. I don't know, man. Really, the point of making this video, I don't really know, and that's why I've been feeling with a lot of my content here lately. It's like I want to talk about things, but I really don't. I'm having a hard time really grasping. What's the point of this upload? And it's not to sit here and suck off Bethesda and Fallout, but I just feel like Fallout, I think it does something. It's not that it does, it's not like it's game changing, I would say, but it's something about the feel of Fallout. It's something about hearing that music. It's something about seeing the wasteland. It's something about feeling like you're alone. Even, like for me, like when I play, I don't really have a companion. Companions get on my nerves a lot. So most of the time I just use dog meat. Usually I have him just carry my shit. Obviously he's a good boy, so I keep him around for that too. But like yeah, like I just like just being in this world and being alone and just feeling how dangerous it is. I forgot how difficult this game is, man. So I'm playing on normal difficulty. I'm not playing the survival mode. I know the survival mode adds a little bit more to it, where you got to stay hydrated And, obviously, rads means a bit more in that mode because you really have to watch out what you're doing, what you're taking in, what you're, using your resources and stuff. I didn't really want to do all that. I'm not saying that's a bad way to play. Matter of fact, it's probably pretty interesting to play, but I just wanted to play through the game again, and I'm having a blast, man. What I think this game does really, really well, and it's a lot like I said with The Witcher 3. It's a lot like what I say with Red Dead Redemption 2. These games are so good at giving you an objective, and you're on the way to your objective, and then something else takes your mind off of it, and then you don't even come close to doing the quest that you had already pre-selected 45 minutes to a couple hours ago. And I love games like that. I love games that take you off the beaten path and you find some great loot, or you find a great quest line that you wouldn't have otherwise known. Really cool stuff, man. And I'm just enjoying it, dude. I'm enjoying it, and I know it sounds like I'm really giving it a good, stroke on the balls and slap on the ass, man. But listen, and I just love a Fallout world. And Fallout 4 is a fantastic game. I'm having so much fun with it. I forgot how much fun it is. It does have that Bethesda jank. I think you know what I'm talking about. I'm sure I got some clips of that as well. But yeah, man, I'm having a good time with it, dude. Let me know what your thoughts about Fallout 4 down below. Have you been playing it? What do you think about the update? Dude, 60 FPS on PS5. Oh my God. Man, it's magnificent. It is magnificent. Now, I know you could do this already with Series X. And Series X, I will say this. I own the game on both. Now, I think I got the PlayStation Plus version of Fallout 4, and then I upgraded. I bought the Xbox version years ago. So I downloaded that on my Series X to see kind of there's differences. I will say, I think the Xbox Series X version looks just a bit better. I have to admit it. But I started my playthrough on PS5. I'm already like 20 hours in, so I don't want to start over again because my time is already like crunch. So I just don't think I can afford to start a new playthrough. But let me know your thoughts about Fallout 4. Let's talk about it. I enjoy this game. I enjoy this world. I want to talk more about it. And I'm having an absolute blast. I'm sorry for not uploading as much. If you're new here, definitely check out the other videos that say we're all about. Check out the podcast, Deadhead Podcast, every 2 weeks. I think our next show will be early May, I believe. I think the way things are right now. Yeah, because today's 1st of May. As the recording of the video is 1st of May. My days run together. Holy shit. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And with that being said, we'll see you next one. Stay dead, my friends.